Well, good afternoon. Wasn't really planning on doing a video today. It's just out for a hike, but came up a spike of the trail that's almost never ever traveled. It runs off of that trail that goes north off of Klondike and up towards Kettles. It's almost impassable most of the year because of deadfall and because of ruts and water and stuff like that. So I decided to try it today. I've been able to get up it. It's been a bit of a slog, so this will be a little shorter video than usual, but it is kind of fun. Hope you enjoy. I love these signs because they apply to snowmobiles as well as the ATVers. At least they apply to most of them. So I guess somebody has snowmobiled in here until the trail gets a little sketchy and then swung it around and pulled back out again. So this is the kind of stuff we're pushing through on this trail. It is really grown over. And it's a bit of an effort. And obviously, I don't think anybody's been down here for a while, except maybe a deer and the odd coyote, because I saw some coyote tracks back there too. And as I'm proceeding, the route is not getting any easier. A lot of these are anchored in the snow, so you can't even sort of lift them up and go underneath them. You got to kind of pile down on top of them. This is called fun. Now there is a pretty substantial creek just up ahead that is kind of my goal for today. I originally wanted to try and get all the way up to the railway tracks, but I don't think I'm going to make it on this trail, so on a little timeline. But if I can get to the river, that would be good. I don't think at this stage I'll cross it. It's probably going to be really, really sketchy. This is really interesting. That looks like one of the old Rideau Trail markers. It's an old orange marker on the tree. If this was part of the Rideau Trail, boy, it hasn't been for a lot of years. So the crossing here narrows, and there's little bits of open water on the edge. It's probably okay to cross, but I don't think I'm going to take a chance. I'm kind of at the halfway point anyway, so I'm going to grab something to eat, turn around, and head back. And this just kind of confirms that this used to be part of the Rideau Trail, although I don't know how long ago. I kind of wonder if the swampland that I just left along the Mad River may be the reason for that. I don't know whether the trail washes out, but definitely not part of it anymore. So those are old trail markers. Well, hey, Lunch of Champions on the trail involves a couple of jerky sausages, and hey, a very special little friend will remember this. Part of my birthday present a few weeks ago. Thanks, Molly. It sure is good. This shot isn't really about the scenery. It's about the sound. Utterly silent. And there are always treats like this, little ponds and creeks that run alongside the trails or just off the trails. Well, I thought I'd be cute and film coming over that, but my snowshoe caught front and back, couldn't unwedge it, needed both hands to get myself out. So had I been able to be quiet today, I very likely would have seen a deer. He's been down here after me because his footprints are over top of my snowshoe prints. And from the looks of it, he's pretty happy to use my trail, especially through here. And here's how snow conditions can change in a couple of hours. This morning I was able to walk on top of this big mounded snow in the middle of the trail. Now, if I get even an inch on the edge, I'm sinking in about 2 or 3 feet. I thought I was back on easy street after getting out of all the deadfall there, but it's going to be a tough slog back until I get back to that snowmobile trail. So there's lots of deer sign out here now. If the snow was quieter, quite possible that I'd be seeing 1 or 2 of them today, but still very, very crunchy and loud. And interesting, I've come pretty much a kilometer up this trail, and that big deer, his tracks are still in mine. That's interesting. He's moved a long way. And now we're back at the trail junction. So straight ahead leads back down to the Klondike Road. And off to the left loops back down as well. And to the right is where we're going to go. And we're going to head back to O'Neill. And we're coming back up to the turn now where the trail turns towards O'Neill Road. If we go straight ahead, we do, I guess, what I would almost call the O'Neill Loop. It heads over towards Dwyer Hill Road. Well before it hits the road, it turns north and then loops back onto the trail that I'm going to be staying on. Just because of time considerations. I was going to do the loop, but that back trail took a lot longer than I thought it would. And here, of course, is one of the modern Rideau Trail markers, which is showing the way back to O'Neill Road.